Hey everyone, welcome back to Cobalt Mood. If you haven't noticed already, the background is quite different. And also you should thank your lucky stars that I got shelves that arrived today, because what I was going to do is another day of you guys helping my mental health, and we were actually going to open mail together. So I have always sucked at mail. like one time in college, I just put my mail in a tub, like a clear tub, like unopened mail. And that was my I'll get to it when I can mail. and I had a friend come over and found my bucket of mail and judged me so hard for it that we sat there together and opened it. And I ended up finding a birthday card with like, I don't know, like $15 in it or something that had been there for like 2 years. He recently got the mail. I don't know when the last time I actually looked, but it was stuffed. I had like a stack about this big of like a bunch of like insurance stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. I can't open it right now because I'm waiting for a client to arrive. So let me put it in this box so I can know to come back to it later. And when I put it in the box, I realized there was a stack about this big below it of all the other times that I was like, okay, let me put it in this box when I get to it. So anyways, I don't know what's in there. I don't know. I mean, the power's still on, so maybe it's not that important, but yeah, I was gonna basically just spend time with you guys today and open that as a way to get it done. But instead, shelves arrived and I decided, let me just rip off the Band-Aid. Okay, so I actually have been having a great day. I woke up in time for my morning call before the dogs. They were like, "What? Why are you getting up?" But I was like, I feel great. Let's start the day. Had coffee, just like eased into the day. Didn't really start till like 7 when I immediately started photoing my 8 items while another call was going on. And I told myself, you're going to finish these photos before this call ends. And I was lucky enough that call, it's supposed to be an hour, ended up going like 2.5 hours. So I ended up also listing my 8 items and packing my items that sold to take to the post office. So I went ahead and did that at like 11. I was like making great time. Got home. I was like, I need to eat something. I think I skipped breakfast on accident. And I was just chilling on the couch being like, wow, I think I finished my day. Like that would have been 6 or so hours at that point. I was like, wow, I can do it. and I still had energy left. I don't know if I just can't relax because I've been going, or if I just have fallen. I probably just can't relax because I knew I had extra energy, and part of me was like, great, now you can actually relax and enjoy your relaxation and remember it. And then the other part of me was like, now you can do all these house chores you've been avoiding. So I did that, got my dishes done, I got a load of laundry done, walked the dogs. I was like, oh man, we're killing it today. Like, let's keep it going. And then I remembered I had all of these pieces of mail around the house. I had like probably 12 packages, which is a lot for me. A lot of this is unfortunately not pleasure. It's things like air vents to replace my air conditioning that I don't know when the last time I did it, but it was like gray and definitely needed to be done. I bought these like huge cutters because I don't want to hire somebody to trim my tree. So one of these mornings, if I can wake up enough, I'm going to probably take my grief out on a tree. It's overhanging into the sidewalk. Part of me is like, this is great because like I actually don't want people coming to my house. But then also I just feel like it's a matter of time till I get like the city ordinance that's like, we're gonna fine you. I don't know. So anyways, I bought these huge scissors and I was like, oh, I could do that. And as I was thinking about that, I also had some shelves arrive. So I finally decided on a layout, and I've been thinking about this for weeks. I think I already told you my game plan of basically just lining the walls. But yeah, after all of that stuff that I did, I started around 3:30. I just remembered I didn't actually ever eat lunch. And I haven't eaten dinner, and it's like probably 10 at this point. I'm killing it today. Okay. Clearly just forget all of my needs, and then I can do all the things. Okay, so it's funny. Okay, yeah. It was like 3:30ish, and I know because I took a bunch of photos of the before. And I think I am going to post the before and afters on my Instagram. So if you really want to see, if you guys like the before and afters, I know my brain really likes that, so maybe you'll get some enjoyment out of it. I don't care what you see. It's just a bunch of crap. So anyways, I did all my moving. I built my 3 shelves. Thank God I measured correctly. Like, within, I have like 2 inches worth of space left on this wall right here. I had to actually have a power strip. I think that's what it's called. It used to be on the floor, but I needed that floor room. So I moved it onto the shelf that now replaced the desk that was here. Okay, so let me just show you. So you guys can at least see the after. For anybody who's new, I did post, I wish I knew what day it was. It was back when I was doing books. I ended up showing the office layout before. Anyways, maybe just go to my social channels and you'll see the before and after there. Okay, let's see. Can I turn myself around? Don't remember. Okay, I'll just do it the awkward way. All right, sorry for the shakiness. I'm not a professional here. Okay, so my photo area stayed the same. Then this used to be my desk area, and now it's like my shipping station / desk area. Then I added 2 shelves. So this is actually 3 shelves. So I did 2 lowers, and then I split 1 into 2 up top. So I need to source more banker's boxes, but once that's filled out, I'll have an additional 28 boxes, so 14 on each shelf, and that'll get me estimating about 280 more spots for plush. All right, then, dog bed if they want to join. In the corner, I knew it was going to be hard to reach that area for stock, so I am putting my queue there, and that is stuff that I am going to list. That is the next 4 days, which is the amount of days I have left for the dogs that are here. And then these already existed. I think I showed you guys already. Okay, so these go all the way to the top. And most of these are filled. Okay. And then this shelf used to be in the corner. I am really tempted to keep my Charlie Bear. I just love him. I still love him. It's been so many months. I had him at my deepest discount. So he was at I think listed for $60 and I started at $150. But I love him so much that I actually just took him off the discount. And I'm like, you know what? If they want it, they have to pay $150. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am still deciding about just removing him because I just love him so much. He's so beautiful. Okay, anyways, this shelf is my shelf of squirrel brain. So these are things that are not plush that I have squirrel brained out on when I'm at the thrift. Okay, so long term, I plan on basically whittling down all of these squirrel brain moments. It is pretty full at this point, so I don't think I can unless I go to the ceiling, which I probably shouldn't. I don't think I can really pick up anything more. It's just going to have to be plush moving forward, which is fine. That is what I want to do. It's easier to niche down because it's easier to remember brands, easier for shipping, all the things. So yeah. Over time, while I'm filling up these 2 new shelves to my left here, I'm going to hopefully whittle down what's here and not replace it with other squirrel brain things. Because when I do fill these 2 shelves, I'm going to need to build an additional shelf. And I want to replace this metal one with another shelving unit like this. And I'll have an additional 14 boxes here. And then I also eventually will replace my shipping desk to another tall 14 boxes storage area. So I basically just want to line the walls, keep the photo where it is as long as possible. And then I think I'm actually permanently going to keep the photo station here. I mean, we'll just see, but it's just working so well. Like I have the systems down. It's, yeah. Anyways, eventually I will build in the middle, but that might be several months from now. Also, I was talking about, once I do build this out, moving us to my other room. I actually started in there and I hated it because there's nothing in there, just an elliptical and some dog beds. So therefore it is extremely echoey, and I just, from a sensory perspective, could not deal with that at all. So I quickly foiled that plan. We will be staying in here and it is what it is. So I'll just have to maybe get another chair, or honestly, maybe I will find that I'm still listing on my couch. Most likely, like, we're creatures of habit, right? And I can just sell the desk. Like, it can just be a dog room and it is fine. Anyways, so I did 6.5 hours of actual work, and then I finished around, I want to say it was like 8:30ish. Yeah, because I ended up posting about this in the group, the before and afters. So it took about 5 hours to complete. Part of the issue of why it took so long is I had to remove the wall heater that was here and place that downstairs for my parents to reinstall in their space. And I don't really know how to use drills and stuff, so I was like hand cranking the screws out. And of course my dad installed it, and he's so frugal. He just uses whatever random screws we have. So they all had different like ends that I had to find a new screw head for. I don't even know what the words are, but it was like, I was like, man, there's just no rhyme or reason to these screws. So that's gone. Yeah, I'm just very excited. After this video, I basically don't have to think about office layout anymore, and that's just gonna, like, I can feel my brain cells rejoicing, because this has been something I've been kind of brewing on for the last few weeks. Like, when I'm working, I'm thinking about layout, or how many shelves I want to buy, or should I build it all out first and grow into it? I've shared this conversation with you guys. Like, you've been through the spiral with me, right? So anyways, I'm really glad where I landed. I feel like I need to take Advil and I need to actually just edit this video, close this computer, go to sleep. And you know what? I'm probably going to be wrecked tomorrow. Let's be real, guys. But I enjoyed my extra brain cells while I had it. No regrets. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.